Stepping off the plane, a warm wave of air enveloped me, heavy with the scent of plumeria and salt spray. This wasn't just a change of location. This was a sensory baptism. The air itself whispered, aloha, a greeting, a farewell, a way of life. I was in Hawaii, a world away from the concrete jungle I knew, and my soul felt ready to unfurl like a hibiscus flower in the morning sun. The moment I saw the turquoise expanse of the Pacific Ocean, a sense of tranquility washed over me. Palm trees swayed rhythmically in the gentle breeze, their fronds whispering ancient secrets. Vivid hibiscus flowers punctuated the landscape, their vibrant colors like brushstrokes on an artist's canvas. Everything here felt alive, pulsing with an energy that was both exhilarating and calming. The air thrummed with the promise of adventure. Each sight, each sound, each scent was a siren's call, beckoning me to explore the hidden depths of this island paradise. I took a deep breath, the sweet air filling my lungs, and knew instantly that Hawaii was going to change me. Hawaii is a symphony of colors, a vibrant tapestry woven by nature's own hand. The islands are a living canvas where every hue and shade tells a story of its own. From the deep blues of the ocean to the lush greens of the valleys, each element harmonizes to create a breathtaking masterpiece. The ocean, an impossible shade of turquoise, shimmered under the golden gaze of the sun. Its waters, so clear and inviting, seemed to stretch endlessly, merging with the horizon in a seamless blend of blue. The gentle waves lapped at the shore, whispering secrets of the deep to anyone who would listen. Looking out at the vast expanse of water, I felt an overwhelming sense of awe. The ocean's vastness was humbling, a reminder of nature's grandeur and our place within it. It was a moment of reflection, where the mind wandered as freely as the waves. It was as though the ocean held within its depths all the secrets of the world, whispered on the tides, carried by the currents. Each wave seemed to tell a story, a narrative of time and tide, of journeys taken and destinations yet to be discovered. Contrasting against the azure canvas of the sky, the majestic volcanic peaks rose, cloaked in emerald green forests. These peaks, ancient and wise, stood as silent sentinels, watching over the land. Their rugged beauty was a testament to the island's fiery origins and its enduring spirit. These weren't just mountains, they were ancient guardians, silent witnesses to the passage of time. Each peak, each ridge, told a story of volcanic eruptions and the slow, steady march of nature reclaiming the land. They were a reminder of the island's resilience and the power of nature's forces. Winding roads like unraveled ribbons beckoned me to explore the hidden valleys and secret waterfalls that lay nestled in their verdant folds. Each turn promised a new discovery, a hidden gem waiting to be uncovered. The journey itself was as enchanting as the destinations it led to. Everywhere I looked, nature painted a masterpiece. The vibrant hues of the landscape, the intricate patterns of the flora, and the ever-changing play of light and shadow created a scene of unparalleled beauty. It was a living, breathing work of art. Fields of emerald green sugarcane swayed gently in the breeze, while fiery red and orange hibiscus flowers added splashes of vibrant color to the landscape. The contrast of colors was striking, a visual symphony that celebrated the island's natural diversity. The air buzzed with the sound of life, the chirping of unseen insects, the melodic calls of exotic birds, the gentle rustling of leaves as the wind danced through the trees. It was a symphony of sounds, a reminder of the vibrant ecosystem that thrived in this paradise. But Hawaii's beauty is more than skin deep. It's not just the stunning beaches, the majestic mountains, or the vibrant flora that captivate the heart. It's something much deeper, something that resonates with the soul. It's in the spirit of aloha that permeates every aspect of life on the islands. This spirit is evident in the way people interact with each other, in their daily routines, and in their celebrations. More than just a greeting, aloha is a way of life, a value system that emphasizes love, kindness, and respect for all things. It is a philosophy that guides the actions and attitudes of the Hawaiian people, fostering a sense of unity and harmony. From the moment I arrived, I was met with warm smiles and genuine hospitality. The locals welcomed me as if I were an old friend, making me feel at home in a place I had never been before. Strangers greeted me with aloha and a friendly nod, their eyes crinkling at the corners with warmth. It was as if they were sharing a piece of their heart with me, a stranger in their land. There was a sense of community here, a shared understanding that we are all connected, all part of something bigger than ourselves. This connection was palpable, a thread that wove through every interaction and every experience. One evening, I stumbled upon a local festival in a small village. The atmosphere was electric, filled with the sounds of laughter and music, the air thick with the scent of delicious food. The air was filled with the rhythmic beat of drums and the sweet melodies of Hawaiian songs. The music seemed to tell a story, a tale of the island's rich history and vibrant culture. Families were gathered, sharing laughter and stories, their faces illuminated by the warm glow of tiki torches. It was a scene of pure joy and togetherness, a testament to the strong bonds that hold the community together. I was welcomed into the fold, sharing a meal of kalua pig cooked in an underground oven, poi, and fresh pineapple. The food was prepared with love and care, a reflection of the island's deep-rooted traditions. It was a simple meal, but it tasted of generosity and tradition, and it filled me with a sense of belonging I hadn't expected to find so far from home. In that moment, I understood the true meaning of aloha, a spirit of love, compassion, and unity that transcends all boundaries. One day, while exploring the lush interior of Kauai, I stumbled upon a hidden trail leading to a secluded waterfall. The trail was barely visible, almost as if nature itself was trying to keep it a secret. I felt a sense of excitement and curiosity bubbling up inside me as I decided to follow it. The path was overgrown, the air thick with the scent of damp earth and tropical flowers. Each step I took was accompanied by the rustling of leaves and the occasional call of a distant bird. The vibrant colors of the flowers stood out against the deep green of the foliage, creating a mesmerizing tapestry of nature. As I made my way deeper into the jungle, the sound of rushing water grew louder, pulling me forward like a siren song. The anticipation built with every step, and I could feel my heart racing in sync with the increasing roar of the waterfall. It was as if the jungle itself was guiding me towards this hidden gem. And then, I saw it. The waterfall cascaded down a sheer rock face, a silver ribbon against a backdrop of emerald green. The sight was breathtaking, and for a moment I stood there in awe, taking in the sheer beauty of the scene before me. The water sparkled in the sunlight, creating a dazzling display of light and shadow. The air was filled with a fine mist, and the sound of the water crashing into the pool below was deafening. It was a symphony of nature, a powerful reminder of the raw, untamed beauty of the world. The mist clung to my skin, cooling me down and making me feel even more connected to this magical place. It felt like I had stumbled into a sacred space, a place untouched by time. The serenity of the area was almost palpable, and I couldn't help but feel a deep sense of reverence. It was as if I had been granted a rare glimpse into a world that few had ever seen. As I stood there, mesmerized by the beauty of my surroundings, I heard a voice behind me. It was soft and melodic, blending seamlessly with the sounds of the jungle. I turned around, curious to see who else had discovered this hidden paradise. Turning, I saw an elderly Hawaiian woman, her face etched with wisdom and time. She seemed to belong to this place, as if she were a guardian of the waterfall. Her presence was calming, and I felt an immediate connection to her. She smiled at me, her eyes twinkling. There was a warmth in her gaze that made me feel welcome, as if I were an old friend returning home. Her smile was infectious, and I found myself smiling back. We spent the next hour talking, sharing stories and laughter, despite the language barrier that separated us. Her stories were rich with history and culture, painting vivid pictures of a time long past. I shared my own tales of adventure, and we found common ground in our love for nature and exploration. In her presence, I felt a deep sense of peace, a connection to something ancient and profound. It was as if she carried the wisdom of the ages within her, and I was grateful for the opportunity to learn from her. Our conversation was a reminder of the universal language of human connection. She reminded me that sometimes the most meaningful journeys are the ones we take within ourselves. As I left the waterfall, I carried with me not just the memory of its beauty, but also the lessons learned from a chance encounter with a wise elder. It was a journey that had touched my soul and left an indelible mark on my heart. I experienced the taste of aloha. The spirit of aloha extended to the culinary landscape, where fresh local ingredients were transformed into culinary masterpieces. From juicy chunks of pineapple bursting with sunshine to the melt-in-your-mouth goodness of kalua pig roasted in an aimu, every bite was an explosion of flavor. I indulged in poke, diced raw fish marinated in soy sauce, sesame oil and seaweed, a dish that was both delicate and bursting with flavor. The freshest seafood, plucked straight from the ocean, was served up in beachside shacks, the salty air adding an extra dimension to the taste. I learned to crack open coconuts, drinking the sweet, refreshing water under the swaying palms. I sipped on Kona coffee, its rich aroma filling my senses, as I watched the sunrise paint the sky in hues of pink and orange. Food wasn't just sustenance in Hawaii, it was a celebration of life, a way of connecting with the land and the people. I decided it would be a good idea to learn something new. Oh my, what a comic mishap! One of my most memorable experiences was attempting to learn how to surf. Armed with a surfboard twice my height and a healthy dose of trepidation, I waded into the warm Pacific waters. My instructor, a tanned and toned local with a permanent smile, made it look effortless. "Feel the rhythm of the ocean," he instructed, his voice calm and reassuring. It took a while to find my balance, and I spent more time underwater than above it, swallowing mouthfuls of salt water. But with each wipeout came a renewed sense of determination. Finally, I felt it. That magical moment when the board caught the wave, and I rose to my feet, albeit briefly. The world seemed to fall silent, and for a fleeting moment I was flying. That feeling of being one with the ocean, even for a few seconds, was exhilarating. I embraced the slow rhythm of island life. Life in Hawaii moved at a different pace. There was a languidness to the days, a sense that time itself moved to the rhythm of the tides. I found myself falling in step with the island's rhythm, shedding the stress and urgency of my everyday life. Days were spent exploring hidden beaches, hiking through lush rainforests, or simply lounging on the sand, watching the surfers carve up the waves. Evenings were for watching the sunset, the sky ablaze with color. As the sky melted into the ocean, I learned to slow down, to appreciate the simple things. The feel of the sun on my skin, the taste of fresh fruit, the sound of the waves crashing against the shore. I learned that sometimes the most fulfilling moments are the ones where nothing much happens at all. Saying goodbye, but leaving a piece of my heart behind. Leaving Hawaii was bittersweet. As the plane took off, I gazed out the window at the receding coastline, the familiar pang of sadness tugging at my heartstrings. I knew I was leaving a part of myself behind, a part that had awakened amidst the beauty and serenity of these islands. Hawaii had seeped into my soul, leaving an imprint that would stay with me long after I returned to the hustle and bustle of city life. I carried within me the spirit of aloha, a renewed appreciation for the simple things, and a deep longing to return to this island paradise. The experience had changed me, had cracked me open and shown me a world of beauty, kindness, and adventure. I knew that I would never be the same. Until we meet again, Hawaii. Hawaii, you stole a piece of my heart. You seduced me with your beauty, embraced me with your warmth, and taught me the true meaning of aloha. I left a changed person, carrying your spirit within me. Until we meet again, I'll cherish the memories of turquoise waters, emerald valleys, and the kindness of your people. Ahuihu, Hawaii, until we meet again.